RMC President, Dr. Michael Field. I believe he's got a gift to present to hello. And also a gift.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Randolph-Macon College. Thank you for braving the cold as we welcome the venerable monks here to Randolph-Macon. Their journey in this walk for peace gives me and all of us a symbol of hope in a deeply fractured world. Randolph-Macon College was founded in 1830 by the Methodist Church and has grown over our nearly 200 years to value all faith traditions that instill character. John Wesley believed that we should love God, rejoice, give thanks, pray, and love others. And the venerable monks, while Buddhists, mirror this clarion call for goodness in the world. Their witness here today surpasses any particular faith tradition. The venerable monks are inspiring people of all faiths and none, all cultures, all traditions, with their call and commitment to peace. And we're so grateful for their commitment, their leadership, and their witness. And we're particularly honored that their journey to Washington, D.C. has made space for a stop here in Ashland. We hope that our time together will inspire each of us to commit to peace in new and meaningful ways. So I'd like to join the many who have shared a hymn representing a stop on their journey. And as many of you may know, I have a golden retriever Wilbur, who is the dog mayor of Ashland, who also has a gift to present to Aloka, their peace dog, who serves as their canine companion. Again, welcome to Randolph-Macon, to all of you and especially to our guests.
Thank you, Mr. President. We wouldn't be here without our first responders giving this safe passage here. So I'd like to welcome Dave Pritchard, Hanover County Board of Supervisors, and the Chief of Hanover Fire Department. I didn't want to leave out our honor and EMS Battalion Chief, Brian Lanning. small housekeeping kind of slipped my mind. I didn't have maybe 10 things to do. But as a request, applause are great, but we would ask for prayers and do Satu, Satu, Satu 3 times. Thank you. I would ask RMC Chaplain Injured Lives.
I'd like to share a few words for that, Jen, for those of you who have come together. So many people crowd the streets, celebrating the walk for peace, pausing to think about something more than things that the world tells us we should avoid. Instead, the monks are humble and true to vows they have made and things they will do, to model and share a message of peace, something far greater than money or truths. We all are reminded of peace that can be, filling our minds and guiding our feet. But after this evening, the question remains, will we seek deep peace or just stay the same? To capture a selfie and cheer for this night is great in the moment, but won't make things right. Things that are needed to make our world just, things that are based on deep hope and deep trust. So please, I implore you to treasure this night, to cherish the words and the thoughtful insights, but don't merely hear them. Please take them to heart. Vow to make changes and promise to start, seeking deep peace and wholeness for all. Peace in your heart and peace down the hall. Watching our words how each day we live, faithful to listen, faithful to give. Peace is the answer within and without. Peace is the message our lives are about. Peace is the anchor that will help us stay calm in the storms that will come our way. So cherish these moments and please leave here changed. Reach out to those from whom you're estranged. And never let stress or pride lead the way. Always let peace be the light in your day.
Good evening. I didn't want me to take the microphone. First of all, thank you so much, government official, and President this place, and everyone that been supporting us and giving us this place to stay overnight. And thank you so much all the volunteers for your hard work. There's a lot of things for you to do, stressful too, I think. But we are happy to support this mission. And thank you everybody that you spend your time to come out here to show us love and support. We appreciate it so much. Today marks our 101 days in this walk for peace from Texas to here. That is a very, very, very long journey. And in front of me, this is something to surprise. The first audience that don't have a lot of lovers pointing at me when I talk. Usually the lover is your cell phone. Usually everywhere I go, all your lovers are pointing at me straight to my face. But now that I see you sitting down, I guess because many places they cannot see me because everybody is standing up. So now that we have this wonderful place that everybody is sitting down, and so that we can see each other around, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. And so before we do the talk, let us do the blessing to you all first, and to this place. And then so when we do the blessings, we ask you all to put your hands up together like this, to follow the blessing, to get that energy. And then at the end, when we finish the blessing, in our tradition, we also always say Sadhu 3 times. S-A-D-H-U is a Pali Roman language. Sadhu means I rejoice with this meritorious deed with the venerable monks. Because we do the blessing. So we say that 3 times to get the same benefits. And for all the beings who lives around here, also get the same benefits as well. Okay? Who take this now, shall we? Don't we now, okay? Viva
Satu, satu, satu.
Satu, satu, satu. Now, 1 month has passed the year 2026. How many of us in here have been living through that 1 month without hatred, anger? Who's in here that have lived through that 1 month without any type of delusion, any type of separateness? Please raise your hand. No one. No one. Then how can we live this life? We still have a long journey to go. But just 1 month started in the year 2026 and we still do not have a peaceful day and a happy day. This is so sad. The life of human beings. What can we do to change this? Are you able to change? That's a question. Are you willing to change?
Yes.
That is really no energy. No energy at all.
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Give me that energy. I want to change. Yes. That's not the energy to change. We've been living in this world, carry on our shoulders so much suffering, regretful things. And that is why we cannot have peace with it. Happy day. Because we always wear down by those burden on our souls every time. Somehow we did a lot of things trying our best just to smile, but just for only God. Somehow we try to go out with friends, hang around with our friends at the bar, try to get drunk, to forget everything. And at the end, you still suffer even double when you wake up. Is that right?
Yes.
Because although just added more burden, added more suffering to yourself, it's not healthy. At that moment, maybe because of that alcohol, it helps you to forget something, but you're not really forgetting anything. It's just that you are focusing on that alcohol. You are paying attention to that feeling, to that taste. And then when you pay fully attention to that taste, and your friend talking with you, having those fun moments, and then you temporarily forgetting the things that you were sad about. But it's always within. It's not gone yet. And then when you get drunk, you cannot have a peace, you cannot have a moment to think of that where those saddest things in your life, because you were knocked out already. right? And then you go to bed. You're not going to bed yet. You're saying a lot of things, doing a lot of things, and break a lot of things, harms a lot of people and yourself. And then tomorrow when you wake up, find yourself in the toilet, on the street, in the car, at the club, at our friend's house, in the kitchen, we name it. And then now that hurts really bad. Trying to stay awake with food. And now that you go to the bathroom and look at yourself in that mirror, you cannot recognize yourself anymore. Is that right? We've been there, done that, right? And so that is the reason why we try to do something to help ourselves, but we've done it the wrong way. We have done it a wrong way for so long. And that's what we keep doing that. We are not stopping there, we keep doing that. Because we love torturing yourself. You don't love yourself at all. If you truly love yourself, you wouldn't do that to harm yourself. To love yourself means you have to take good care of yourself. Two selves. This outer body and the inner body. This physical body and the mind body. That's two persons. We call it a two-person. For us, it's easy to understand this is only one, the mind. Okay? This is physical body. We don't want to talk about it because it's also temporary. We have to love ourselves the way that you have to take good care of yourself, not to do anything harmful to yourself or to anybody, to any being. You're not going to get yourself drunk without controlling. You don't know what to do, what to say, how to feel, how to go home. You have to love yourself the way that you have to protect you from all kinds of dangers. You have to love yourself, protect you from saying all the bad things, doing all the bad things, and thinking all the bad things. That is how we love ourselves. When we have a thought that thinking that, okay, I will do this, you have to think twice. If I do this, it is going to harm me and the others, or is it going to support me, to help me and the others? If it is supporting you and the others, go right ahead. But if it's harmful for you and the others, please don't do it. It's all just created by one thought. This right here, just one thought. With one thought, you can bring happiness to the world. With one thought, you can bring a lot of tears to this world. Just that one thought. Which one would we prefer? Happy, joy, peace to the world, right? We wouldn't want to bring any tears to anybody. But that's what we do. We brought tears to the world, but not that world yet. Because we don't have that power yet, or we haven't known them yet. That world is to all beings. But the world that I'm talking about is our inner world, ourselves, our family. They are the one who have to face all those things from us most of the time. Your husband, your wife, your parents, your kids, your siblings, and then friends. We could be nice to our friends, really, really nice to our friends, but not our family. Why is that? Because when we go home and you see our families, you expect your family to know you better. You give yourself that right to expect your family to know you better, know your personality. And this is what I like, that is what I don't like. So they should know that. Why do you still do that? Then when you go out and you hang out with friends, they also do that, but you didn't say a word. Because of respect, because of caring. What about our family? We treat the other very nice, but we treat our family really not nice, not that nice yet. So we need to think twice. Family always first. If we cannot our world, this world, our family's world, we cannot protect anybody's world. If we cannot make this world and our family's world at peace, you cannot bring peace to any other world. Is that true? If we are at peace, you can talk about peace and share that with many other people. But when we are not at peace, and we are talking about peace, why we always react when things come to our life. And then when we sit down at the table with friends and everybody, we talk about peace. It's not possible. Of course not. That is just a talking. And this is not what we want. We don't want to talk no more. Talking doesn't make us cool. It doesn't bring any benefit to us if we just talk. We need to make that into action, bring that into action. If we can say it, we must be able to do it. If you can say it, if you say it, if you cannot do it, please don't say it. Don't waste your energy, don't waste your effort. Do the thing that you say. Say the thing that you do. And so, I'm back to earlier when I said only 1 month. Just 1 month passed by, and we still hasn't had a good time with that month yet. How about tonight? Are you at peace?
Yes.
Well, I hope so. What about those days when you haven't seen us as you follow us online? Or trying to look for us? Were you at peace?
Yes.
But those also temporary, right?
Yes.
Today, from the time you started to have the thought that, okay, I will come out of the love of peace. From that moment until now, means that you have that thought and you prepare yourself and then you drive yourself out of the street looking for a place, find a parking space, and then finally saw them on the walk, and then you offer them something but no one did receive it, and then now we all gathered here. Please tell me. Let's say all those cost about 5-6 hours. For those 6 hours, were you at peace the whole time?
Yes. Yes.
Who say yes, raise your hand. Only 5% in this audience. And for the rest, you wasn't sure that you will be at peace. You are at peace during those 6 hours are not right. Okay. Our mind is changing rapidly. Every second, every part. Is that true? Yes. Just 1 moment earlier, could be really happy. A moment after we could cry. In opposite way. Okay? So our minds only changing. This life is impermanent, it's changing. The mind is impermanent, it's changing. Those seen out there, the nature out there also impermanent, it's changing. So we cannot guarantee anything. We try, I want to point that out so we can understand how difficult it is for us to have a peaceful moment. But how easy it is for us to burn it all. Just one thought, just one single word from a stranger. You burn it all. Just like one of the quote that I always teach myself. To accumulate meritorious deed. As difficult as every day when you use a glass straw with a lid shield. Every time when we have a wholesome mind, meditation, talking nice, helping the others, do charity work, anything, or learning how to purify your mind, anything that is good, okay? One thing you do it good on that day, you drop into that jar just one drop of water. One drop of water into that jar. Seal it again. Make sure it's not evaporated. Okay? Now, tomorrow you one more good thing, drop another drop of water into it. Try to collect those drop of water. Each drop represents one good thing that we haven't done. In our life. Try to collect it, build it up each and every day to see how difficult it is for you to collect that full jar of water, of merit. But during that time, if you happen to lose your life, get angry and hatred and delusion and greedy and all those things to make you suffer and harm yourself and harm the others. It means you take that jar of water that you have been collected, open up it, pour it on the ground. Pour it all out on the dirt not used. Can you Take it back up and put it back into the jar? No, cannot. It's gone. It's gone. Just one thought, unwholesome speech, unwholesome action. You could ruin it all. It means you stopping all those good things, good karma that you have created so long to come to you. Now only all the bad ones keep coming one after another. Do you know why when it's bad, the karma when it comes, it will not just come one, but it come many on top of each other. You know why? Because when our mind is full of suffering, it only attracts all those bad things. When our mind is full of illusion, we cannot see it clearly. We don't know what to do next, how to solve the problem. And then we try our best to continue solving that problem. But the more we do it, the more we mess it up. Create more bad things. And then when you create more bad things, you get the results of bad thing coming to you. And now you suffer again. And when you suffer again, you try, what can I do now to stop this thing? And you try your best to lock yourself in that room and then become anxiety and depression. And then you start to do some harmful thing for yourself again. After you have done that, now it comes to the result, it comes back to you again. when you do harmful things. And then when it comes, the result comes to you, now that you're shepherd, you don't know what to do. They come back just circling around like that, non-stop. That is why we shepherd. Once we have anything that is really terrible when we die in our life, it takes a really long time for us to stand with it. Is that right? Could be many years for us to stand up. After we stand up, it takes many more years for us to build up again and again, start from a zero. That's how bad it is, how terrible it is. And that is what we have been doing every day, every month, every year in our life. But how sure we are. And that is the reason why when we know this mission, walk of peace, so much people come in to support us because we need it so bad. It's not that you don't want peace, it's not that you don't want to have peace, but you don't know how to start, where to start. Why is that? It's because we've been too busy chasing the materials, chasing the outside world, busy thinking of this and that, trying to make more money for our God, for our family. We don't even have time to come back within to look at ourselves to see, are we happy with this? When can I have some time to breathe? Your breath is with you all the time. But why we still ask when can I have time to breathe? It's because you want to breathe the way you expect of you, the way you think is different with what I want to tell you. Your breath is with you all the time, but you've forgotten it. We still are alive because of that breath is still going in and out. But similarly, we died a long time ago because we never paid attention to our breath. Just breathing in and out just like a robot. And our message is very simple. The key that I want to share with you is very simple. Just add awareness to that breath. Add awareness to that breath going in and that breath going out. That's all you need. One breath going in, you're aware of that breath going in. One breath going out, you're aware of that breath going out. Now that we pay attention to our breath, live with that. Instead of just breathe to survive, without knowing that you are breathing. You know, the more you breathe just to survive, how can we prepare ourselves for the moment where we have to fight for each and every breath for yourself, for your life? I went to the hospital. Many hospital went incidents where I have chance to support. There's time that I chant and then people pass away. Many times. There's time when I chant to support people. I have seen so much people just calling for help, crying and yelling out loud and asking for help. So much things like that. They are fighting for each and every breath. Imagine ourselves if we are in that condition. That is when you know that this breath is so important to us. And yet we are abandoned it for sure. We take care. That is why just 1 month passed of the year 2026, we still do have a peaceful life, a peaceful life. It's because we still get it out there, not in here. The walk for peace, when I started out, I expected, may I walk in this way. May I see the people who have the connections with me. May they slow down, stop for us, come back within, see themselves, and breathe. That is where peace begins with them. That is the thing that I asked every day when I started out this walk with us. Just hoping that there will be people doing that. Just slow down, stop everything, looking at them while walking peacefully like that. That is when they actually look back to themselves and wondering, why do I have to roast myself every day like this? Why these monks, they are just walking, simply just walking, and they are so peaceful like that. I'm not praising about myself. But we all walk with mindfulness on each and every step. That is why we all walk for peace, to raise that awareness that has been with you for a very long time. And then it started out just like that. There were a couple of people who stood alongside the road and they were tears, crying. And then the audience just grow every single day, grow like this much. And thousands and thousands and 50,000 and 100,000 people just coming out of us like that. So I pointed all those out for us to understand. Peace is not out there, it's always in here. Always in here. If you can feel your heartbeat, if you know your breath going in and out, if you stay focused with your breath going in and out, peace will be with you. Regardless of what people say, what people do to you, if you still stay focused with that present moment without any reaction, peace will be with you. Doesn't matter if people push you. When people push you or bump into you, how do you react? Probably not in a nice way. Is that right? Don't be shy. Probably not going to be in a nice way. But if now you know that peace is very important for yourself, then you shouldn't react the way you used to do. Instead, just look back. When you look back, don't even look with eyes. Give them a smile. When you do well, happy and peaceful. Are you okay? Check with them to see if you're okay. Right? That's how we respond. Otherwise, we can respond the way we used to be. And then we run into a front with each other, and what happened? If you got into a fight, what happened? 3 places for us to go. Hospital, jail, and the third one, funeral. If you got into a fight, those are the 3 places for us to go. So instead of being go all those 3 places, we should go home peacefully. Is that right? Yes. We should go home peacefully, so that your families can see you again. They needed you. And then when you go home, you give your families the saddest face and angry face. Because you've been holding that to that person and you drove home, and now you give it to your family. Is that what you should do? No, of course not. If you decided to ask that person, will you pray? May you be welcome back to you peacefully. In a peaceful way. In a kind way. Then when you go home, drop into that jar a drop of water. Remember that? Yes. Drop in that jar 1 drop of water. Collect it. It's your chance to collect or not. Don't miss that opportunity. You have to thank that person. Without that person, you won't be able to have a chance to practice loving kindness, compassion, and patience. Is that right? Yes. So that person is our teacher. I learned that myself since day one when I ordained to become a monk. Learned with a lot of hard lessons. So many in my life when I ordained to become a monk. But I always tell myself, regardless of how people what to you, you always come back with love and kindness and compassion only. Nothing more than love and kindness and compassion. And learn how to be patient. Without patience, you cannot do anything in this world. If you want to become a doctor, you have to be patiently study and practice and all that. If you want to build this building, you have to be patiently work through it and go through all the building permits and take time to build this, right? You cannot rush. Same thing in our life. If you want to eat, you have to be patient to put all those food in the kitchen and wait for the right moment to eat. So patience is really needed for us. Students, without patience, you will not be able to finish your schoolwork. You will not be able to make a good grade. And you will not be able to graduate if you are not patient. When you run out of patience, you only get stress, anxiety, and depression. Is that right, students? And so, for all of us to do this, to build peace, to have peace ourselves, now, we need to focus on our breath going in and out. The way it is naturally that holds our breath. When we breathe in, knowing the breath going in, breathe out, knowing the breath going out. Just this area right here of the nostril. In, out, thought pop up. The thought of that we bumped into me earlier pop up. For example, you didn't react the way you should, which is kindness, but you react with anger. Then that guy will pop up right away when you breathe in and out. In your head, it will pop up. Because that is so vivid and so real that you remember that face and remember that voice so vivid. Right? So that person popped up in your mind. And now that you think of all kind of things you want to revenge and you want to punish that person and you don't like that person at all, this mind is just sitting there and imagine more and more things. That's what I call confounding mind. Okay? So when all those popping up, instead of following that thought, now what we should do is acknowledge that thought. Observe that thought and that thought is arising. Observe that, acknowledge that as thought, back here. come back with the breathing again. When we come back with the breathing in and out, another thought pop up. Acknowledge that, come back here. Keep acknowledging every thought that's popping up and come back with the breathing. And now we hear noise, we hear sound, any type of sound, any type of noise. Acknowledge that. Observe that and acknowledge that, come back here. Sensation on our face, our body. Observe that sensation. Feelings. Then come back here with the breathing. That's all we need to do. Just add awareness to it. That is how we train ourselves to have a concentration to come back to this present moment. Don't live with the past. Don't live with the future anymore. Live with this present moment right here, now. It's what we really need. It's what we are missing. Because we are not living in this present moment, that is why just for 1 month we cannot have a peaceful mind. Now we keep practicing patience and mindfulness. Anything happens around you, that won't bother you at all. Because anything happens, you know how to come back here. You know how to come back to this present moment, which is your breathing, your breath. Or anything happens around you, if you think that you cannot control your emotion, manage your emotion, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, that's it. Until you stay calm. Stay focused is something that we really need. Either student or adults, when we go to work without focus, without concentration, it's very difficult for us to do it. We could do a lot of things, but nothing turned out great. Because we always multitask. Who's in here that multitasks? Please raise all your hand, don't be shy. You're multitasking yourself every single day. That is why you cannot stay focused in one thing. Just right now when I talk, you cannot stay focused in my talk. Is that true? Yes. Please tell me it's not true. Because I saw it all. When someone walks in and you wandering, you look at that person. When somebody talking and you look at that person, and then you smile, and then you think this and that, so on and so on. So, all those I tell you means, it means you're very easy to decide. It pulls you off track right away. Very easy and very quickly. That is why we need mindfulness. To pull all that back here, stay within right here. Not there, not with this, not with this, not with this, not with this, and not with sensation of touching. These 5 senses always pull us off track. Eyes, ear, nose, mouth, this body, always looking for desired things. That is why it's keep on pulling you up. So now we need to train ourselves to stay focused in one thing. Don't let all these senses kill you every day. When you cannot have the sense, the desire thing that you want, you go look for it. That is when we do harmful things just to satisfy ourselves. Is that true? So we need to know how to refine these 5 senses. Prevent it from doing all of that. Okay? So the key for this message Mindfulness practicing every day. Within our breath. You don't need to use any other object. Within our breath, just knowing each breath going in and out that where it is going. Second thing, do one thing at a time, no multitasking. And the thing to support all that thing is to liberate your lovers as much as possible. Yourself. You have to let go of your lovers a certain time for yourself. Otherwise, that lover is going to pull you off track again and again every single time. You are sitting there with your lovers on that table waiting for the message from the person who you like to see the message but didn't come. Now that you start wondering, what is he doing now? He's not sending me a message. So on and so on. And now that you start wondering, is he going out with anyone else? Is he cheating on me? It's so true, right? This mind is like that. It's always like that. When things not happen, it's always thought about it and think about it and makes things up. That's why you need to liberate that love alone. And lock him or her up and put them in the locker. The most important place and the secret place for all of you to chat with your lovers in the toilet. And that is the place where you love to hang out with your lovers. Regardless of student, teenagers, or adults, nowadays you always brought him or her to the toilet. So who is student number 1 and number 2 for you? When you try to know which one is the bigger one? 2? Okay, number 2. When you try to do number 2, while you're busy talking and chatting with your lovers, and you could not do it, later on you get constipation. American has so much constipation. You know what? There are so many people outside waiting for their turn too. So wrap it up and go out. But don't drop your love into that hole, okay? Alright? So the best thing for you to do is live him or her outside. These days, I don't know how and why, but probably you can make this happen at the school or at the job site. Probably is there anything that we can make a sign by the door, no lovers allowed? That probably works. I encourage all companies and all schools to apply that. And I hope to make that sign. Probably someone will make that sign and sell soon. Anyway, if you can do that, it helps you a lot to stay focused. It's funny, but it's real, it's true, it's a fact. That's what we are doing every day. Now that we need to let go of something that we like, we love, we use the most, we attach to the most. That's what I want to tell you. Let go of the things that you attach to the most. If you can let it go, you win. That's why I mentioned that. If you win the war within 1,000 times, if you go to war 1,000 times, you won it all. It's not even compared to just one time you win yourself. with just that. Try it. Challenge yourself to see if you can chant this. If you can, then your day will be wonderful. Your family will also be very happy because they don't have to wait for a long time for their turn to the toilet. Alright, and then go to bed at night time, 1 hour before bed. No lovers. This is a must. For you to go to sleep easy. 1 hour before bed, no lovers. Instead of that, mindfulness practicing. And then go to bed. In the morning when you wake up, no lover. Fold your bed sheet. Clean your room. Make it look nice and neat. Go to toilet. No lovers. After you get out from that toilet, get a piece of paper and a pen and write out the statement, say, today is going to be my peaceful day. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Even you memorize it already, it's okay. Write that down because it's very powerful to use this pen and this head together. It will remind you better throughout your day. Today is going to be my peaceful day. And then read it over and over with our eyes. Finally, read it out loud with our mouth. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Read it out loud. Even if our family asks, are you okay? It's alright. Okay? Make them do the same thing. Tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day so that no one in this world can mess it up. Remember, no one in this world can mess it up. Even if that guy or that lady just bumped into us. If you choose to react in an anger manner, you ruin your day. You mess your day up. But you choose to react with, may you be well, be happy, be peaceful, your day will be perfect. Easy, right? But it takes time and effort and reminds yourself, which is mindfulness will do all that for you. It will remind you. Practicing all these, what I just mentioned, it's just the way to practice us to be concentrate, focus. And then when you tell that to the universe, let us all say that one time out loud, okay? After I count to 3, today is going to be my peaceful day. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Louder. Thank you so much. You hear that sound, you hear that voice, and you feel the energy. You feel it yourself. That is the power of togetherness, of all being people together. Not just these Venerable monks walking alone. We cannot finish this mission alone. But with all these people and all the people in this country and around the world doing the same thing over and over every day, we only share that message, share that to the universe. Now we stop sharing hatred and anger and delusion and all that thing to the universe. We only share this message only from now. Imagine if all of us doing that together every day. It will receive that. When the universe receives it, it will shower back down with love and kindness and compassion and peace. This world will be the better place for our future generations and ourselves to live. Do you believe in that? Yes. I truly believe in that because peace has been bloomed since I started from Fort Worth, Texas to here tonight. Because all of us are coming for peace and willing to change, supporting this mission. Imagine now that this mission just about 3 months over, it's so much people offline and online following, not just in the United States but around the world. So peace is doable. It requires some effort from all of us. It's possible, isn't it? So will we start from tonight? Is that the energy of yes? Okay, thank you. After all that energy, you give me that yes. Alright, so tonight, you already promised, isn't it? So you will walk with us to Washington, D.C. In spirit. And you will walk with us until the end of our life. Because this is something that you need to practice every single day. Yes, Aloka, you are sidetracked. You see, very easy to be sidetracked. That's not the nice way to breathe. Okay, now let's come back to this present moment. Not that present moment here. Okay. When you go home from tonight, peace is very easy to be fragile. Like I asked you right at the beginning, let's say 5 hours you spent from the thought that you want to come out, and then you actually sat here and still here. Now 6-7 hours. But we didn't have the whole time. We didn't have 6 hours of peace, right? So it's very easy to be fragile. Same thing when you going home tonight after this talk. If you're not mindful, you will break it all. And you waste that much of hours and energies and effort to come out here. That's what we've been doing to ourselves. That's not love. This is a time where we need to change. Have to be extra careful and mindful on each and every step you make. Since the time you stand up from here, either you step back or you step forward, you have to add mindfulness to it. So that if somebody bump into you or push you from the back, you will not react the way you used to be. Remember? So that you can have a drop of water for tonight to drop into that jar. Don't go home with nothing. That is very important. From here to your car, there's a lot of car and will be a huge traffic tonight. That is when you also be very extra careful and mindful. Don't break it all. And then when you drove yourself home, the first thing what would you do when you go into your house? Huh? Taking shoes off? Oh wow. Go to the toilet yet? You've been waiting. I have been waiting for the monk to finish the talk so I can go home and talk with my lovers. Please don't do that, okay? Liberate your lovers for tonight, alright? Okay? Thank you so much for all your time and your love and hospitality and your support. May you be well, be happy, and be peaceful. And please don't let your peace fracture. Thank you so much. And the last thing we need to do for you is to be a peace person. Okay, so you can stay where you are, and our audience will come around each in front of you. Mindfulness is already grown. May I have a peaceful moment? You see, we haven't left yet. We haven't stepped back or stepped forward yet. And we are lovers. You waste a lot of your time, and I'm telling you. So please be mindful, okay? Take good care of yourself and love yourself more than anyone else in this world. By being mindful and don't mess it up, don't mess your life up. Okay? Once our venerable monks pass out the peace bracelet for you, you make your way out so that the people behind can receive it. And please don't ask to take pictures because there are so many people. Let everyone have a chance to have a peace bracelet for you. And those peace bracelets mean to tie you up with us so that you are not going to escape from walking with us towards the Nisi. Okay? And it reminds you that every time you see it, you know that you need to practice mindfulness. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.